Could L from Death Note become president? Death Note fans know L as one of the most brilliant and unconventional detectives in anime history. But here's a wild thought. What if, instead of solving mysteries, he ran for office? And not just any office, the presidency. Could L really pull it off? First off, let's talk about leadership qualities. To become president, you need to be intelligent, dedicated, and able to make tough decisions. No doubt, L has these qualities. He's a genius, someone who can solve the world's toughest cases in a matter of days, maybe even hours. Plus, his persistence is unmatched. Remember how he relentlessly pursued Kira, never backing down, even when things looked hopeless? But to be a successful president, you also need to connect with people, be diplomatic, and, well, communicate without creeping them out. L's eccentric habits, his constant candy munching, strange posture, and total disregard for social norms might not go over so well on the campaign trail. Imagine L at a state dinner. His odd behavior could make him relatable to some, but it might also alienate him from others, especially if he struggles with public speaking or looks too mysterious. After all, the people want to know their leader. Popularity is everything in politics. Could L, with his withdrawn and antisocial nature, win the hearts of the masses? On one hand, L is charismatic in his own right. Fans know that his mysterious persona is captivating. He might even be able to leverage that mystery into intrigue, inspiring supporters to view him as a revolutionary outsider, an independent thinker who can challenge corruption. However, there's a big difference between anime fandom and real-life voters. L would likely need a top-tier PR team to help bridge that gap. Think of it, a campaign team helping him appear in a more relatable light, maybe even giving him some speaking lessons. But could L even tolerate a PR team? Given his low tolerance for incompetence and inability to trust people, there might be some complications. Here's where things get tricky. L might uphold justice, but his methods are, let's say, morally gray. He was fine with bugging people's homes, setting up surveillance everywhere, even putting innocent people at risk to catch Kira. Imagine this as a president, someone with no problem invading privacy if it meant achieving justice. Would the public accept that, or would he be labeled a dictator in the making? Narrator. On top of that, L has a lot of secrets. He operates with multiple aliases and rarely even reveals his true name or identity. As president, transparency is essential. How would he handle press conferences when he can't even tell people his full name? A president has to be open with the public, but could L's secrecy stand in the way? Assuming he runs, how would L approach his campaign? He'd probably outsmart most of his opponents in debates, using his sharp wit and analytical skills to dominate. He'd also be great at planning, setting up elaborate strategies to counter any opposition. He'd have contingency plans for everything, just like he did in his hunt for Kira. But again, he'd need a top team to help with the human side of things. A friendly VP, a relatable press secretary, someone to balance his colder personality with warmth. And then, there's the question of policy. L has a strong sense of justice, but his presidency might feel intense. If someone crossed the line, you can bet L would bring the full weight of his office down on them, whether through high-tech surveillance, undercover ops, or legal maneuvers. Would this be a popular or a terrifying approach? So, could L become president? Technically, maybe. But the real question is, should he? L's intelligence, sense of justice, and strategic brilliance are unmatched. But his eccentric habits, moral ambiguity, and secrecy could easily make him as feared as he is admired. In a world where transparency, diplomacy, and relatability are key, L might not be the leader the public wants, but he could definitely be the leader they fear. What do you think? Would L's unique traits make him an incredible president or a terrifying one? Let us know in the comments below, And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more anime insights.